guys, use the embargo please for 10:30. If I could ask for your name and organisation before your question.
Good afternoon, Pep. How much of an opportunity is it tomorrow night? And did you think you'd get an opportunity like this so swiftly in the midst of a title race?
Well, Goodison Park is always a tough game for us, and depending for the result, the last fixtures, and they've done. So the approach is the same. It's going there by bus to try to make a good performance and win the game. And of course, we have the chance, because they don't play, to be on top of the league.
You've been made favourites now to get your title back. Well, firstly, your thoughts on that, and does the Newcastle game last week and the first time you went to Goodison Park, the 4-0, are they things in the back of your mind that make sure everyone remains professional?
Long time ago, like we lost there and we can lose Sky, but it's a long time ago. So I don't go to Goodison Park thinking about what happened the first year, but the second year we make one exceptional performance there when we won before our game in Anfield in the Champions League. So every game is completely different. So the approach is read what Marco Silva and his guys try to do and win the game.
And what do you make of being made favourites when you're still second and 3 points behind?
Yeah, 3-4 days ago we are already done. So the champion was Liverpool, and now we are the favourites, and maybe in 3 days we are leading or we are 7 points behind. So just try to be calm in that situation. I said my feeling in the last week, so will be a lot of surprises and will be tough for every team to win on games, because the contenders and no contenders and all the teams have their abilities, capacities and skills to make you create problems and try to do, no, you know, what I'm more concerned, or what when I talk a lot with my players and insist to that, to never forget who we are like a team, and doing what we have to do. We are a strong team. That is what I want to watch every single day. After we'll see about the results, the table, the favourites and these kind of things.
But when you've won so many titles, have you had a title race like this one that is full of so many surprises, that is so unpredictable?
I would say it's typical in England, this kind of situation. So I said many times again. So what is not common is what happened last season. The team make 100 points and a lot of distance, 18 games in a row winning. The normal is what happened now, and every game is tough, and you can win and lose every game, every single game. So everybody's involved for all the chances to win the titles or Europe and be in Premier League and stay in Premier League. So.
Pep, Simon Stone, BBC. Why do you think everyone's kind of making it between City and Liverpool and nobody's really mentioning Tottenham?
There's a question for yourself. I never said Tottenham is not. I'm not in the TV making an opinion or statistics about that. So I never said Tottenham was not there. Ni Chelsea. I never put out all 5-6 games, and it's United is making this run of victories every single week. We'll be there to fight for the Premier League.
But do you regard three teams as being on a level, or do you think you and Liverpool have been there at the top all the way through, are ahead of?
Now we just will be champion when we see the table and see all the first 2-3 they are there. Will be champion, and we don't look further than that. But Chelsea is able to do games in a row, we'll be contender to win the Premier League. So everybody's there. So the gap is not too big. With 39 points to play, when we are 9-10 points behind, it's not too much. And seeing what happened right now in the Premier League, like everybody is ready to take points.
Hi Pep. When you go back to last Wednesday after the defeat to Newcastle, has the attitude changed drastically in the dressing room? Is it a lot more upbeat now?
But I like to see my teams in the past, in the recent, and hopefully in the future, when be not happy when they don't win a game. I like that. So I don't like my players laugh when they lose a game. So that job is nice when you win. And when you win, you are able to, to laugh, to be happier. And of course, we were a little bit more that, but we don't have time to think too much. After 3-4 days, we had Arsenal at home, and we have to be ready the same right now. So we are in the position, but I didn't see the team an extra happy in that situation to end the training session. We're calm and focus what you have to do, and we start to speak about Everton, and because we don't have time. So last 3 months, every 3 days game, so it's like a machine, go, play. And you are in that process.
And could I just ask, is everyone fit for the game tomorrow?
Sorry?
Is everybody fit for the game tomorrow, apart from Vinny?
Except Vinny, Manga, and the others fit. Yeah.
Hi Pep, Andy Hampson, Press Association. Everton were booed off at the weekend, and Marco Silva seems to be a bit under pressure. Do you think that might make for a strange atmosphere tomorrow night?
The people doesn't know how difficult it is to create the teams. The people believe I buy 3-4 players, a new manager, and everything suit perfectly immediately. Sometimes it takes time. My advice, if they believe in one project, if they believe in him, they have to move forward with him. But nobody sure you with the new manager is going to be better. So it's difficult to create, to build something. Need time. Takes time. So what depends on them if they trust or not.
Hello, Pep. Stuart Brennan, Manchester Evening News. I know it was just one game on Sunday, but do you feel that your team is back now to the level it reached last season? Do you think you've reached that level at all this season?
I would like to say yes, but if you make my question, not far away after Newcastle game. The question will be completely opposite. So changing immediately many things. So I think the team is making things, I think my feeling much better than the last season, because we are more time together, we analyze more what we are doing well or not good. But in the same time, it's a new game, and we will see tomorrow the way we approach, in which desire we are going to play that game.
Thanks for an embargo, please, for 10:30.